Beautiful SC Johnson Sports Complex here at Pritchard Park in Racine, Wisconsin for tonight's W League matchup between RKC Third Coast and the visitors Rochester FC. We'll be back shortly with match introductions and the start of our game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's USLW match between visiting side Rochester FC and the RKC Third Coast. Starting lineups, we have for Rochester FC, number 26, Jessica Dodd. Number 16, Gianna Hall. Number 8, Rachel Jackson. Number 18, Cecily Leleso Esbach Peterson. Number 23, Savannah Maley. Number 3, Isabel McNeil. Number 5, Ruby Ortiz. Number 11, Putri Sazali. Number 12, Maya Schofield. Number 24, Eloise Stone. And number 1, Riley Stooksbury. Your Rochester FC coaches are assistant Thomas Felty with head coach Eric Fail. And your RKC Third Coast starting 11. Number 7, Isabel Amphlett. Number 29, Gabrielle Brusick. Number 8, Annalise Black. Number 6, Jenna Brower. Number 24, Amelia Bubb. Number 5, Emily Geese. Number 18, Callie Hefner. Number 21, Haley Johnson. Number 1, and in goal, Ella Cradaville. Number 22, Malia Ramdani. And number 23, Emily Sly. This is the second matchup between RKC and Rochester. Last week, RKC took a nice drive, short drive up to Rochester, Minnesota to face a very motivated Rochester side. There was rain delay, storms that pushed the game back from a 5 p.m. start to a 7 p.m. start. Ultimately, RKC would fall 1-0 later in the match. Let's get ready for our kickoff. RKC with very early possession, looking to get established. An errant pass goes out of bounds, intended for the far side, Jenna Brower. Rochester throw in. Haley Johnson pursuing the ball. Amelia Bubb steps in. That pass for RKC turnover. Looking to combine Callie Hefner through the middle, using fantastic footwork for an 18-year-old being so composed on a field with experienced college players. Izzy Amphlett, number 7 of note, gets a start after she comes back from injury in the very first game of the season against Rockford Raptors. Rochester slowly coming to the ball, or to the line with the ball. Ball played through early, looks to be cleaned up by Emily Geese. Played to Ella Cradaville. Ella Cradaville clearing it high and wide. Finds the head of Johnson, and then the feet of Rochester. Thus far, need to apologize for The glitchy stream seem to be having a technical difficulty here. in the 11th minute. Still a score of 0-0 for RKC and Rochester. About even in play. Both looking to establish their identity. RKC gets a long ball. Johnson trying to run on. Rochester plays it safely out of bounds. So in RKC's last match on Wednesday, they faced a very strong River Lightside down in Aurora, Illinois. Took it on the chin a bit with a 3-goal loss. Other than that, RKC has, while drawing and tying a few matches, have had so many close opportunities with a number of 1-goal losses, just not being able to find the finishing foot in those matches, but playing solid throughout and truly deserving at least 1 or 2 of those to be wins. But that's not how it goes all the time. Regardless of their record, they have come out to fight tonight as well as every night to establish a possession and attacking-minded identity. Have been very well organized defensively, which allows them to then set up to be organized in the attack quickly out of into transition. Hafner taking it down the sideline, looking to find Bub, who's overlapping. Bub gets the center in, but not able to get around the ball, and it goes far and wide. Hafner staying composed, making excellent decisions to lay it off for Emily Geese to switch the field. Rochester looks to play the ball long, easily picked up by Cradaville. Great distribution out to Hafner. Hafner trying to make the pace go faster. Takes it herself, now 1v1. She looks like she's going to goal herself. Lays it across. And a Rochester player tracking back is able to clear it out before Annalise Black is able to get a foot on it. Great individual effort from Hafner to make something happen with a long dribble directly from the goalkeeper. RKC corner kick brought to you by the Prairie School. The Prairie School in Wind Point is one of the finest private independent college preparatory day schools in the United States, serving students from early school and pre-K through grade 12. Check out prairyschool.com to learn more about their fantastic educational offerings. RKC has been looking to try to have success with a ball over the top on occasion, have yet to strike it cleanly to get it through with enough pace or over the top of the high line that Rochester's playing. Rochester looking to challenge by getting into the box after a turnover from RKC. Cradaville easily picks it up before it goes out of bounds, slows down her team to get composed. Johnson with a ball, trying to get it to go over, has a little bit too much in swing and finds the head of a Rochester player. But looking to strike with a ball over the top. The idea there, just the execution not happening. Rochester building out of the back, looking for a ball to be able to play a little bit longer. They try to find player. Geese steps in, is able to corral the ball, play it out. Here's Hefner, again looking for teammates, plays it back. Ramdani out wide to Amelia Bubb. Bubb Johnson pushed out of bounds as she was trying to shield for that ball, but RKC throw in. Bubb makes her throw. Rochester plays long, easily finds the feet of Cradaville. Cradaville looks to build out, supports her teammate. Goalkeepers that are solid, if not extraordinary, with their feet for goalkeepers is the hallmark of what RKC looks for, both in men's program and the women's program. Cradaville being with RKC for 4 years. Johnson fires up, gets deflected. So RKC looking to find chances. They are, but just not able to find the back of the net. Brower with the interception, finds teammate Geese. Geese looking to play the next level. Gabriella Brusick to Johnson. Johnson to Hefner. Hefner looking to try to make something happen. Some little soul rolls. Back to Hefner. Hefner tripped. And free kick awarded for RKC on the near side. corner or free kick goes directly to the Rochester goalkeeper. Ramdani steps, finds the feet of Amphlett. Amphlett takes the dribble through, tries to get through, but is unable to get past the solid defender for Rochester. Ball off the back of the head from Gabriela Barusic. Intentional, but goalkeeper for Rochester just able to get that. Ramdani timing her tackle well. Rochester timing that ball really well. Now they're on their counterattack, looking to play long. Brower says, no, not today, sir. Izzy Amphlett makes the great tackle, plays the ball through Johnson, just a little bit too far for Johnson's foot. RKC definitely starting to show and to assert themselves and show that they are going to control what this game looks like, both defensively and in the attack. Being patient. But aggressive in attack. And then defensively, being organized and having numbers where they need to be and forcing play where they want it to go. So, ball played in to the box. Not quite going to call that. Not quite call that a save, but it was still excellent play. Hefner, long dribble again, plays Bub down the wing by herself. Rochester coming over. Bub gets a short pass to Gabby Barusic. Just misses wide, one touch. Again, the last 10 minutes has seen RKC take control of the match and create opportunities getting into the attacking third, but not able to find the back of the net as of yet. Ball being played down the far side. Izzy Amphlett. Ball not able to be controlled and out of bounds off the foot of Emily Sly. Outside back. Visiting the attacking third. Which, if you've watched the match thus far, it happens quite a bit on Amelia Bubb's side. With her pace, her athleticism, and composure in the attack. Being able to take advantage of that space as an outside back is fantastic. Makes the run, a 1-2. Takes it, plays it out wide. No, it bumps out wide. Johnson, 1v1. Amphlett running on. Can she get a ball in? Gets around the corner. Still in, dances on the line. And referee says, nope, out of bounds. So goal kick for the Rochester side. Rochester looking to build out with a combination after a ton of pressure from RKC. Bub on the wing defending. Stays in contact, able to knock the ball away. Rochester regains. Folks, please bear with us while we still have some technical difficulties. We will have a full recording of the match on YouTube later tonight. That should not have any of the glitches in the recording. Beautiful tackle. Johnson falls over trying to get a foul, not able to get one called on RKC or Rochester. RKC builds out. Ball not able to find RKC player. Rochester center back making that long dribble, ends up combining with the other center back and goes back to the far side of the field. Trying to reset and recycle. Rochester player called offside. Looks as if she was in an offside position and checked back as the ball was played, but not in time enough. Gabriella, beautiful pass. Johnson not able to find it, but it gets picked up by Emily Sly. Emily Sly finds Johnson. Johnson one time. Hefner has it deflected. Izzy Amphlett has a one-touch attempt to finish, but over the bar again. So RKC becoming more and more dangerous each time into the attacking third. Still looking for that first goal, though. Rochester looking to play long, but goes out of bounds for an RKC throw-in. So both teams look to have established what they're trying to do and be successful with it. RKC definitely looking to hold the ball, control it, in possession, into the attacking third to create opportunities. Rochester looking to get a quick counter and play the ball long. Patient in the back line, but they'd rather hold the ball in the back line than play the ball through the midfield and up to the attacking players higher up the field. Hefner with a breakaway, 1v1, pushes it long, gets it ball toward the goal, but not able to get around the ball enough for oncoming runners, Haley Johnson or Gabby Barusik. Again, another great individual effort by the just graduated Callie Hefner. Ramdani looking to defend. Touches the ball, but not able to gain possession of it, but does an excellent job of denying forward progress. Ball in. And great defending, paired defending with Ramdani and Jenna Brower tracking back to stay in a good position and anticipating where that ball was going to go. Great tackle from Annalise Black. Goes by AJ. Ball played longer. Rochester picks it up. Johnson checks back for the ball. Not able to keep it, but is awarded a foul against Rochester for a free kick for RKC. AJ Black looks to set up for the free kick, looking to see where they can become dangerous. Overloads the near side of the field. Ball goes into the center. Off a Rochester player. She tries to drive forward. Center back, number 22. Hefner again on the right side, being dangerous. Gets to the end line, plays the ball back toward the 6-yard box, not able to find the foot and kicked out. But corner kick for RKC Third Coast, brought to you by the Prairie School. RKC looks to recycle. Hefner again gets the ball off, finds the head of Barusik, but not able to redirect it to find the back of the net. So many chances in the last 15 minutes for RKC. You got to believe that they're going to find the back of the net sometime soon. If not now, in the second half. Johnson wins the ball. Amphlett looked a little hesitant to go in hard. Yeah, she's coming back. Is no shyness there. Goes in for the attack. Ball played out wide. No challenge from Rochester. Bub takes it. Plays the ball to the other side. A bunch of misplayed headers. Finds the ball played back to the Rochester goalkeeper. .23 gets a decent ball off, but not able to find the foot of a teammate. RKC looks to play out again. Playing some 1 and 2 touch passing. Rochester in the transition. RKCE able to slow them down. Bub defending on the wing, the near wing here. Ball played to the middle, finds a Rochester player. able to get a shot off. Easy save for Ella Cradaville. That save is brought to you by Camp Shutout. Camp Shutout is the world's largest youth goalkeeper camp in the United States, with 800 keepers from 46 states and multiple countries over 2 weeks. We have a 1v1 situation easily tucked in for Gabby Barusic. RKC found it in a 1v1 situation with the goal. In the 41st minute, they finally find the back of the net to take a 1-goal lead. So RKC finally finding the back of the net after putting all that pressure. And let's see if the floodgates open up. Ball played long. Off Rochester's throw in for RKC. Throw in on the near side for RKC. Johnson shielding the ball off, looking to find and off the Rochester defender as Johnson looked to turn. Looks like a veteran move that knew she would play it off to earn a corner kick. Once again, corner kicks are brought to you by the Prairie School, who, by the way, won the Division IV Girls State Championship earlier today with a win of 5-0. Great to see Joe Manley get his first. And Johnson, easy goal. Off her foot, one touch, curls it in. Haley Johnson with that goal, brought to you by High Point Accounting and Advisory. High Point Accounting and Advisory are the 2026 title and goal sponsor for the RKC Third Coast side. High Point provides outsourced bookkeeping and financial advisory services for small businesses and nonprofits across the region. If you run a business and want a team that actually knows your numbers, visit highpointaccounts.com. Johnson scoring that goal. Her first of the season with RKC, as she is back from a 3-year stint in Australia in the professional ranks. Came home and wanted to play as she searches out a new contract in Europe this summer. Brower shields the ball off, takes a turn. Can she find the feet? Yep, to Johnson, to Hefner. Hefner up, to AJ Black, or to Gabby Barusic. Gabby Barusic looks to possess, lays it off for Johnson. Johnson down to the wing, plays the ball in, finds the foot of AJ Black, not able to get it in. And RKC is lucky as Cradaville comes up, not able to clear the ball. Some congestion. Rochester comes away with it, but fires a shot and goes out wide. And at the end of 45 minutes of play, it is Rochester FC 0, RKC Third Coast 2. Goals by Gabriella Barusic and Haley Johnson. Time to pay some bills. The official gym of RKC Third Coast is Razor Sharp Fitness, a gym with 2 locations right here in Racine and Mount Pleasant. Whether you're just getting started or you've been training for years, Razor Sharp has the facility and the programs to meet you where you are. Find them at razorsharpfit.com. Camp Shutout is the official save sponsor for RKC Third Coast. Camp Shutout is the world's largest youth goalkeeper camp with 800 keepers from 46 states and multiple countries. Visit campshutout.com to learn more about what Camp Shutout has to offer. Red Onion Cafe is the official post-game meal provider for the RKC Third Coast side. Red Onion Cafe is located at 555 Main Street here in Racine. For breakfast, lunch, or catering, Red Onion Cafe is your first choice. Visit redonionracine.com for their menu or to book an event. RKC Third Coast would like to thank the Prairie School for being our official corner kick and Kids Zone sponsor in 2026. The Prairie School in Wind Point is one of the finest private independent college preparatory day schools in the United States. Prairie serves students from early school and pre-kindergarten through grade 12. To learn more about their fantastic educational offerings, visit prairieschool.com today. Root Pike Win, a community partner, is the organization working to restore the Root River, Pike River, and the watersheds that feed directly into Lake Michigan, right here in our backyard. Pritchard Park, where you are tonight, is part of what they're fighting to protect. Learn more and get involved at rootpikewin.org. Milwaukee Riverkeeper, a community-led organization doing advocacy, education, and science to protect and restore the Milwaukee River Basin. Clean water in this region doesn't happen on its own. It takes people showing up year after year, and Milwaukee Riverkeeper is one of them. Visit milwaukeeriverkeeper.org. Community partner, the UW Milwaukee School of Freshwater Sciences. It is the only graduate school in the country dedicated entirely to freshwater research. Sitting on the shores of the largest freshwater system in the world, learn more at uwm.edu/freshwater/. Once again, at the end of 45 minutes of play, it is Rochester FC 0, RKC Third Coast 2. Substitutions here in the second half for RKC Third Coast. In the 45th minute, number 10, Liliana Cruz is in for number 7, Isabella Amphlett. And number 4, Emily Fix is in for number 24, Amelia Bubb. We look to see if we can have the Third Coast side get back in the second half how they finished in the first half early on. If they can find some of that scoring magic early on. A little bit of a scuffle in the middle. RKC comes out with it. Callie Hefner taking it herself. Loses control, but able to regain it. Finds Emily Fix. Plays it down to Gabby Barusik. Referee indicates it was off of Barusik, so Rochester throw in. Emily Sly gets control of the ball. Finds Geese. Geese lays a ball right into the middle for Gabby Barusik. Rochester looks to clear it sideways. Finds Hefner. Hefner 1v1. Comes in. Tries to get a shot off. Not able to. Rochester again looks to play long. Find people on the run. Cradaville is not having that, so she plays it long. Finds Barusik. Barusik not able to be productive with the ball. Instead, heading it to the goalkeeper. Makes a slight attempt to put pressure by stepping to her. Emily Sly looks to make that pressure there. Beautiful ball. Cradaville comes out. Clears it. Out of bounds safely for a Rochester throw-in. But Cradaville making the best of the situation just to clear it out, with that ball squeaking through and the Rochester attacker having a step or two on Ramdani. Those are the mistakes you need to avoid when you're up 2-0, especially early in the second half. To maintain a win, too much time to just settle in and let things happen. So they still need to be on the attacking foot. Thus far, Rochester trying to get going forward. Clearly offside, was called. Cradaville would have had it, or it would have gone out of bounds on its own. Instead, a slow jog to return the ball. Not wasting time, but definitely not being in a hurry. So once again, congratulations to the Prairie School, not only a sponsor of RKC Third Coast the past 3 years of our corner kicks. They have brought home the Division IV WIAA Girls State title with a 5-0 victory over Appleton Xavier. Congratulations to Joe Manley and all those at the Prairie School. Hopefully we see you next Sunday. Referee not happy with that restart. Calls the ball back. Ramdani up to take the free kick. Looking to keep the pressure on Rochester. And can they get a goal? Barusik's head. Not able. Looked like the goalkeeper got a fist on it as Barusik got her head on the ball. Ball served in. Emily Sly. Too much of an in-swinger, went behind the line instead of in front of the line. Ramdani making a chase for the ball. Backs off. They force the ball backwards. Off RKC for a throw-in, Rochester. So once again, in that first half, you saw RKC really take control of the match. About 25 minutes in, 30 minutes in, and created many, many shots. Found the net finally in the 38th minute with Gabby Barusik tucking it in, and then Haley Johnson in the 41st minute following it up to make it 2-0. Ball played. Johnson called out of bounds or offside. Not the greatest of angle for me to make judgment on that. Hefner was way offside, but we'll see what happens. Might have been an early signal in anticipation of the ball getting passed and going to Hefner. Sly makes the tackle. Tripped after, but Barusik, can she find the ball? Corner kick, RKC Third Coast, brought to you by the Prairie School once again. The Prairie School in Wind Point is one of the finest private, independent college preparatory day schools in the United States. Located in Wind Point, it serves students early childhood and pre-K through grade 12. Check out prairieschool.com to learn more about their fantastic educational offerings. Lining up for the corner kick. Can RKC find somebody? Goalkeeper punches it out. Rochester clears it. Ramdani tracks it down, able to corral it. Tries to go 1v1, getting to the end line. Play serves the ball, but goes wide from the right side, so behind the goal for a Rochester goal kick. Liliana Cruz draws the foul, a yellow card. Liliana Cruz just finishing her junior year of high school. The 17-year-old attends Zion Benton High School, just south of the border in Illinois. Taking this opportunity to get an early look at playing with and against college players for this summer. Several just graduated high school students RKC has. Callie Hefner, who's just magic with her feet at 18 years old. Oh, that was a shot from AJ Black off the free kick. That was going in without a question. In the 55th minute, RKC now takes a 3-0 lead. Yes. Once again, in the 55th minute, AJ Black finds the back of the net with an absolute banger off a free kick earned by Liliana Cruz, the 17-year-old. Barusik holding off the Rochester player, plays the ball long. Hefner making a run, or AJ Black looking for her second, and she finds it. So, AJ Black finding magic in the 55th and the 56th minute with back-to-back goals. So that question was answered. Can RKC start the second half like they started the first half? And the answer clearly is yes. So a little bit of chatting done with the officials and the coaching staff from Rochester. Fourth official going over to talk to Chelsea Davis. Geese looks to play long. Can she find Johnson? And now can Johnson find the ball? She gets it off the rebound, off of Rochester in the corner. Rochester kicks the ball out of bounds for an RKC throw in. So once again, in the 58th minute, it is RKC, Third Coast 4, Rochester FC, the visitors 0. Ball served in. Barusik not in a great position, tries to find it with her head, but over her head, goalkeeper collects. Ramdani makes the tackle off of an RKC play, or Rochester. Nope. Little confusion. Looked like the AR called it for RKC. But the center said, no, 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 it is Rochester. Rochester sets up. Emily Sly with a block of her attempt. Liliana Cruz steals the ball, makes the turn, brings it, finds her teammate. Another youngin, Black, with the ball. She plays it long into the corner. Barusik running on, starting from a little bit too deep. Rochester does nothing but kick the ball out of bounds. Throw in for RKC. As we approach the 60th minute, one would believe we would start seeing Rochester substitutions. Rochester with just 3 subs on the bench today and a full squad of 20 for RKC. Corner kick, RKC Third Coast, brought to you by the Prairie School. Another corner kick earned for RKC. Another shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Corner kick, RKC Third Coast. That shot by Emily Fix. Playing right back currently. Marquette student. And Golden Eagle women's soccer player. Ball gets served. Johnson looking for it. Emily Sly looks to corral it. Plays it over. Juggles it. Plays through traffic. Takes the shot. Saved by Rochester. Oh, RKC, don't admire that shot. Rochester's coming. Emily Geese The very quick and athletic picks up the long pass, plays it safely to Ella Cradaville, who is working on a shutout. Emily Fix looking to find teammate on the wing, making that dangerous run as a right back. We'll have this substitution call for Rochester pretty quick here. Ball tries to slide through. Ramdani easily clears it, but it does end up as a corner kick or goal or throw in. Run through them all, Mr. Howard. Here we go. Off RKC, Rochester throw in. We'll get that read for substitution shortly here. Wow. Substitution in the 63rd minute. We have those numbers and players for you. We have coming on number 21, Sydney Adink. Number 6, Jolie Brian Holt. And number 15, Mackenzie Perry. Replacing number 3, Isabel McNeil. Number 5, Ruby Ortiz. And number 12, Maya Schofield. That exhausts the subs that Rochester had. Ooh, that looked close for a handball to me. Bringing that ball down. 23 has played a decent game. Relatively speaking, down 4-0. RKC looks to attack with Hefner. Hefner turning. Plays the ball long. Looks like Johnson was hit, not happy about not getting the call. '23 lays a ball on the near wing for number 15. Just entering the game, Mackenzie Perry. Perry looking to find someone with a crossed ball at the 18. Shot goes far and high and wide for Savannah Maley. Hafner working some footwork to get past, but loses the ball as she plays it through. Nobody home for RKC. Ball chipped up. Ruiz plays it out, or plays it back to Credeville. Credeville finds a checking back Liliana Cruz. Johnson with the shot from the far side. Goalkeeper makes the save. Rochester fights to keep it in. Is not able to throw in for RKC. Substitutions here for RKC in the 66th minute. Number 2, Rene Ruiz. In for number 5, Emily Geese. And number 11, Pascali Rodriguez. In for number 29, the goal scorer, or one of the goal scorers, Gabriela Barusic. No, that was... RKC definitely looking in control of the match, recycling the ball. Brower gets that ball hit as she tries to play a ball over. Ruiz composed. AJ Black plays it back to Cradaville. Cradaville plays it back long, finds Liliana Cruz. Liliana Cruz looking like she's in the land of giants. Pascali controlling the ball, lays it out for Ruiz. Ruiz gets shoulder off on her chase of the ball, but sets up defensively, able to get it. Well, should say Rochester able to get it. Ball played to number 23, who's been a thorn in RKC's side, even though they have not scored yet. She definitely has been making things difficult in the central midfield for RKC. Pascal with the dribble. Finds Annalise Black, AJ, if you will. AJ tries to play Pascali in. Not able to get to the ball is Pascali Rodriguez. 70th minute once again. Rochester 0, RKC Third Coast 4. Jenna Brower playing a great defensive game today. Cruz back to Brower. Brower plays it small, soft and short to teammate. Coming on is Emily Fix. Takes the shot. Check that. Emily Fix takes the shot. Brower fighting for the ball, gets her leg across and out. She definitely uses her height and length of legs to her advantage to get to a ball that most people can't. Referee looked about to blow a whistle for Pascali getting pushed off the ball with two hands right at the chest. Ball goes out of bounds and he awards a throw in for Rochester. AR waving his flag to indicate a foul on the near side here. I don't have the greatest of view for it. Rochester looking to set for a dangerous free kick. She's going to look to try to get an in-swinger and find a player running on. either to head it into goal or to head it to the opposite side. Good ball placed in. Cradleville cleans it up easily. We can call that a save for RKC Third Coast. Brought to you by Camp Shutout. Fitz making a run. Not able to slide it through. Wins the ball back. Ball gets deflected. Ball out wide again. One touch in. Black trying to find the ball. Not able to get a solid hit on it. Johnson lays the ball in. Not able to find an oncoming runner for RKC. .24 showing some solid footwork there. Maintained possession for her team. This Rochester team, even though they're down 4, they have not looked like they are ready to jump on the bus and go home without putting out maximum effort here. RKC looking to build up. Gets a little bit hung up on AJ's feet. Hefner. Can she get to it and tuck it in? She does! Goal for Callie Hefner. Turning it into 5-0. Once again, goals are brought to you by High Point Accounting and Advisory. High Point Accounting and Advisory provides outsourced bookkeeping and financial advisory services for small businesses and nonprofits across the region. If you run a business and want a team that actually knows your numbers, visit highpointaccounts.com. So in the 74th minute, we had a goal for Callie Hefner, number 18, for those that are keeping track of numbers. The youngin', 18-year-old, heading to Marquette this fall, showing why she deserves to play at the Division I level next year. Her pace, her decision-making, her ball control. RKC easily stops that with a little bit of 2v1 defending. Irene Ruiz dribbling up, plays the ball right at the feet of Johnson, looking to make an overlap. She does, clears some space. Ruiz looking to get the ball served in. Finds a diagonal AJ Black. Ball cleared out by Rochester FC. Throw in for RKC. Once again, in the 76th minute, RKC Third Coast 5, Rochester FC 0. Another substitution coming up for RKC. We'll get that called when it's official. Cruz doing well enough to force 24 of Rochester to play the ball sideways instead of forwards. That's the difficult thing for a young player, 17, 16, maybe even 18, is just knowing how to defend and realizing that tackling is the last thing you want to do when you're defending, and it's a last resort, not your first choice. It's about body shape, it's about team defending, position. Referee, fourth official, looking to show some footwork, calling for substitutions. There's 3 coming in for the Third Coast side. We'll get that read here shortly. So substitutions in the 78th minute for the Third Coast side. Seeing number 16, Maggie Pruis, entering number 15, Kate Brown, and number 19, Mia Silber, entering the field. Taking leave of the field after well-played match is number 21, Haley Johnson, number 18, Callie Hefner, and number 8, AJ Black. In the meantime, had a shot from Rochester, not on target, over the goalkeeper and the goal. Looking to combine and build out of the back still for RKC. Again, using that as an identity. Silber getting her first touches of the game. Takes a cut, plays it through, finds Jenna Brower. Jenna Brower looks to keep going positive, finding teammate number 16 with a run on the far side. Pascal with a check that. Liliana Cruz with a shot from on top of the box. One touch with a little bit of a side volley to it, showing why she will be a fantastic player for RKC in the years to come. The young player has gotten minutes in just about every match this season. Ball played through, not past Ruiz. Ruiz plays an in-swinger, doesn't get to number 16, Maggie Pruis. Looking to deny a shot here. Forces the ball out, 15 for Rochester. Back into the middle. Liliana Cruz wins the ball. Played out by Brower. Mia Silber finding Kate Brown, or trying to find Kate Brown. Rochester heads the ball out of bounds for a throw-in. These girls look like they want at least one more shot with all the subs that have come in thus far. I believe all subs have been utilized. 3 moments or 2 moments in halftime, but she has used all the players she's able to use that are rostered. Ball played through, well offsides. Is it going to get called by that referee? It does not, but easy save by Ella Cradaville, the Eastern Illinois goalkeeper. That save brought to you by Camp Shutout, the world's largest goalkeeper camp, youth goalkeeper camp in the United States. So 800 goalkeepers from 46 states and multiple countries over 2 weeks in beautiful Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Check out campshutout.com to see what they can offer you. Pruitt steps in, makes the tackle. We have a counter. The ball gets played out wide. Referee calls offsides on the Silver pass. Kate Brown being the culprit for that offsides. Kate Brown, UW Parkside and Kenosha product, just south of here. Ramdani comes up, makes the tack, tries to make a play on the ball. Referee does not call it. Body contact, knocks the player off. Ball coming through. Pascali Rodriguez tries to save it. She does. Beautiful saves by the goalkeeper. A couple shots. Silber finds the ball at her feet, but not able to collect it or get a one-time shot on it to knock it into goal. Cruz being very patient there. Pascali wins the ball, steps in between. In the 84th minute, Rochester 0, RKC 5. Subs on both sides have been exhausted. Rochester still trying to fight to see if they can get on the board and deny Cradaville a shutout. RKC looking to possess, but happy to try to make an attempt to score as well. Doing a fantastic job of staying balanced between defending and attacking. Keeping a balance. Silber got away with one. Played in, but Cradaville collects that cross very well and looks to build out. We have a stoppage by the referee. Seeing if we can get some indication of what it is. 16, Maggie Pruitt is walking over to the sideline to get checked by a trainer. Maybe there is one more sub left. May have counted wrong, or if it's a concussion sub, then we may have a player come on, re-enter the game. Looks to be either Callie Hefner or Isabel Amflet. Pruitt does look to be getting checked out for a head injury. While generally there is no re-entry, and you're limited to number of subs, it is Isabel Amflet coming on, number 7, for Pruitt late in the match to what appears to be concussion check, which does allow for a player to re-enter or a new player to take over if you are out of moments. From a player safety and health perspective, that is definitely the way that it should be. Ball played through. Pascali running on. Times her run perfect, but not able to get the ball over the goalkeeper who came out to make that save. Pascali makes an attempt, a little ambitious, and for Rochester's sake, it goes out safely on the near side of the goal. Ball played long. Fix running back. Looks to turn. She turns her. So Fix, while playing an outside back here for us, she generally plays an attacking role at the University of Marquette. Rochester slips around Ramdani, lays it off towards the 10-yard mark. But easily intercepted by Pruis. Rene Ruiz looking to dribble. Doesn't get it through, but able to find Kate Brown on the wing. Kate Brown looking to go 1v1. Try to go to the goal. Gets around. Can she get a ball served into the middle? She does. Just deflected. And Izzy Amphlett not able to get a foot on it. Just touched by Rochester with a great move to get to the end line and a ball slotted back towards the 6-yard box by Brown. So that series of play was interrupted by Jenna Brower, able to use her long legs and athleticism to disrupt play, get a knock on it, force the ball back, and then Rochester plays the ball out of bounds for an RKC throw-in. Ball on the end line for Rochester. Rochester looking to get dangerous in the middle with a ball serve. 23 again, causing all sorts of fits, but cleaned up by RKC. Kate Brown lays it back for Mia Silber. Emily Fix looking to get on the run. Amphlett plays a little bit behind her, so it slows forward progress, but maintained possession. Plays it on the wing. Ramdani. Fix taking the ball by herself. Slots it through to Kate Brown. Brown looked to center the ball, but knocked out of bounds by Rochester for an RKC throw-in. Ball played to the middle, from the wing, out of bounds by Rochester, throw-in RKC. Once again, the official gym of RKC Third Coast is Razor Sharp Fitness. Ball shot looked like it got deflected a little bit for what would be a corner kick, but not seen, or I could have misseen that, for a goal kick for Rochester. Once again, Razor Sharp Fitness, a gym with 2 locations right here in Racine and Mount Pleasant. Whether you're just getting started or you've been training for years, Razor Sharp has the facility and the programs to meet you where you are. Find them at razorsharpfit.com. RKC still looking to score. Brown holding the ball up. Switches field. Pruis with the ball. Finds Pascali Rodriguez. Pascali a little disappointed in her shot, but she really didn't set herself. She tried to turn and shoot at the same time. Going to get a quick shot off, but not able to get good contact. And Jenna Brower once again doing a great job defensively, looking to score a goal. She had 2 goals a couple weeks ago to end up with a draw against Sioux Falls when they visited a couple Fridays ago. Those 2 goals both coming near or in added time when RKC was down 2-0. Foul called. Rochester sets up. They take the quick play, try to catch RKC, not ready. That back line has been fantastic, very well organized. And then Jenna Brower, playing in the number 6 role, has disrupted anything that came towards the central midfield. She has really improved her decision making and her touch as we progress through the season, with quite a few simple mistakes early on. And that's the match. After 90 minutes of play, Rochester FC 0, RKC Third Coast 5. Your goals came from Gabby Barusic. Gabby Barusic, number 29, in the 38th minute. Haley Johnson, number 21, in the 41st minute. Annalise Black, scoring a goal in the 55th minute, and then off a free kick in the 56th. And not to be left off the scorecard, number 18, Callie Hefner, scoring in the 74th minute. Again, those are your goal scorers for a 5-0 win over Rochester FC. Thank you guys for listening. Now we'll make sure we help pay the bills with some sponsor reads here. High Point Accounting and Advisory is the 2026 title and goal sponsor of RKC Third Coast. High Point provides outsourced bookkeeping and financial advisory services for small businesses and nonprofits across the region. If you run a business and want a team that really knows your numbers, visit highpointaccounts.com. The official gym of RKC Third Coast is Razor Sharp Fitness. Razor Sharp Fitness, a gym with 2 locations right here in Racine and Mount Pleasant. Whether you're just getting started or you've been training for years, Razor Sharp has the facility and the programs to meet you where you are. Find them at razorsharpfit.com. Cam Shutout is the official save sponsor, and in tonight's case, the shutout sponsor for RKC Third Coast. Camp Shutout is the world's largest youth goalkeeper camp with 800 keepers from 46 states and multiple countries. Visit campshutout.com to learn more about what Camp Shutout has to offer. Red Onion Cafe is the official post-game meal provider for the RKC Third Coast side. Red Onion Cafe is located at 555 Main Street here in Racine. For breakfast, lunch, or catering, Red Onion Cafe is your first choice. Visit redonionracine.com for their menu or to book an event. RKC Third Coast would like to thank the Prairie School for being our official corner kick and Kids Ode sponsor in 2026. The Prairie School in Wind Point is one of the finest private independent college preparatory day schools in the United States. Prairie serves students from early school and pre-kindergarten through grade 12. To learn more about their fantastic educational offerings, visit prairieschool.com today. Root Pike Win, a community partner, is the organization working to restore the Root River, Pike River, and the watersheds that feed directly into Lake Michigan, right here in our backyard. Pritchard Park, where you are tonight, is part of what they're fighting to protect. Learn more and get involved at rootpikewin.org. Milwaukee Riverkeeper, a community-led organization doing advocacy, education, and science to protect and restore the Milwaukee River Basin. Clean water in this region doesn't happen on its own. It takes people showing up year after year, and Milwaukee Riverkeeper is one of them. Check out MilwaukeeRiverkeeper.org. And finally, community partner UW Milwaukee School of Freshwater Sciences. It is the only graduate school in the country dedicated entirely to freshwater research. Sitting on the shore of the largest freshwater system in the world, you can learn more at uwm.edu/freshwater/. Thank you for watching tonight's match. Once again, Rochester FC 0, RKC Third Coast 5. Thank you and have a great evening.